Hello, namaste to everyone. This is Professor Venkatarama BR, Assistant Professor of English. I am working at Government First Grade College, Gudibande. Friends, I welcome you all to this LMS Karnataka Digital Learning Initiative by the Department of College and Technical Education. Friends, this is the English class for the students of BCom, 4th semester of Bengaluru North University and also for Bangalore University. In this session, we are going to learn some tips to solve the question paper in the examination hall. Isn't it interesting? I'm sure you will like it. Please do wait and watch the video till then so that you will be highly benefited. Before going to tell you some of the important tips, let me tell you friends, to solve the question paper in the examination hall is an art. Attempting the question paper properly in the examination can help you score high marks. Proper presentation is an important aspect, and you must attempt the paper in a way that not only makes an impact on the evaluator but also makes him or her read your paper easily. In fact, there are no special tricks to solve the language questions. If you don't possess enough gravity in this language, nothing can help you. However, one always can't be perfect in this language. When one keeps on practicing, the answers come on their own. I do provide some important tips to solve the question paper. Every student must know these simple tips. By following these simple tips, you will get a better result. When you are equipped with basic concepts, then you can use some tricks and ace the examination. Let us begin. The following are some of the important points you must take care of when attempting a university question paper. The first and foremost being, use the first 15 minutes more effectively for reading the question paper carefully. Well, dear students, you get a good 15 minutes in the beginning to read the question paper. Use this time to do just that only. Read all the questions in 15 minutes. The first thing to do is read your paper well and understand it well. This is the most important thing which must be followed by every student. You must read your question paper carefully so that it will help you mentally prepare to attempt questions. While reading, make the questions into category wise. Easy, manageable, and tough. This is done to have an overall idea of the questions and make a rough plan. Then comprehend the question and understand what is being asked. When writing the answers, you first need to understand what is being asked and how much marks it contains. The answer should be accordingly logical and comprehensively written. The second point is, select your answers, prioritize your attempt. The questions which you know better must be attempted first. If there are choices in questions, select the questions from which you can get full marks. Always attempt the easy questions first and then move on to the manageable ones. And ensure that you complete them before taking on the difficulty ones. This will ensure that you are not leaving any questions that you know of. Once you successfully attempt all the easy and manageable questions, your confidence level will grow and you will be mentally ready to take on the more challenging questions. Let's move to the third point. Attempt objective questions on the first page. There are choices in objective questions in certain papers. In certain question papers, it is compulsory. So you must read the instructions given on the question paper first. Then before you begin writing the answer, read the question carefully. For certain questions, you will be provided multiple choices. Select your options wisely. See what is being asked in the questions. Do not hurry and make your choice smartly. Attempt these questions preferably on the first page of your answer sheet. There is no trick for solving English objective type questions, but the answer should be brief and to the point. Let's move on to the fourth point. That is, don't worry about the tough ones. The moment you find there is a few tough questions, naturally you worry about them. This is not required and it will harm your performance. The fact is that they may be tough on the surface, but when you work on them, you will find most of them to be much easier than they seemed. So, be happy about the easy ones and don't get unduly worried about the tougher lot. Friends, now let's move to the fifth point. Avoid thinking too much about a question. Thinking about the question before you attempt them is essential, but not to such an extent that you waste a lot of time on one question. Now let's move to the sixth point. Solve all questions in the question paper. Never leave any questions. Attempt all the questions. If you aren't prepared some of the questions, then try to attempt them with the help of the knowledge you have gained in the classroom. The seventh point is, do not write a very long answer to a question. Always use your words properly. You need not write a very long answer to a question just because the question is easy and you know it very well. Remember, you need to answer the question and nothing more. Any over attempt will be a mere waste of time. It is not just writing too much. That's the wrong plan. Write down the answer only according to the given marks. The eighth point is grammatically perfect answers. Friends, all we need is make our vocabulary and grammar strong. If you can get a strong command of vocabulary and grammar, you will find English too easy. The most critical part and also tough job is this one. You have to be perfect grammatically while writing the answers. In most cases, the right answers often get low marks due to this problem. For this, just practice grammar sets from any of the good books from the market. Friends, while writing your answer, make sure that you use easy to understand language. An examiner will be rather impressed by a conceptual answer written in a simple language. But there are various examples I have seen in my surveys. Students will write the answer in a flowery language, but it lacks conceptual language. Hence, we are helpless to award satisfactory marks for that kind of answer. Remember that written English is different from the spoken English. Using slang words or SMS language will be counted as a spelling mistake and you will be penalized for the same. Friends, let's move to the 10th point. Ensure speed and accuracy. Keep an eye on your watch. Don't waste your time. Every second is very important in the examination hall. Keep an eye on your watch, of course, not to increase your stress. This is just to see that you are broadly adhering to the time allocation we discussed in the beginning. A minor variation is not at all a reason to worry. Please don't waste your precious time on other activities in the examination hall. I have seen some of the students wasting their time by seeing other students in the examination, and they even waste their time by helping other friends to write his answer. So by doing all these things, you would feel yourself uncomfortable and also find it difficult to complete your question paper. First of all, let's move on to the 11th point. Be neat and clean is the 11th point. Write your answer in clear and legible handwriting. Not everyone has beautiful handwriting, but everyone can write answers with proper space and punctuation and in legible handwriting. Remember that if your answer sheet is not clean and handwriting illegible, it will be unfavorable to you. Use margins wherever necessary. Don't overwrite. If there is a mistake in the answer sheet, don't overwrite it. Please cross it and rewrite your word or a sentence or an answer again. Don't make your answer sheet ugly by crossing again and again. Only one cross is sufficient. Come to the 12th point. Revise your answers. Usually, the question papers are set in such a way that even after completing all the questions, students should be left with 5 to 10 minutes in the end to revise their answers. After completing your answer book, please check it for them. So always check your answers and try to make them more effective. So do not waste your time and revise all your questions. Come to the last and the most important point of this discussion, that is, do not neglect the languages. The last thing to say is, usually students with core subjects like arts, commerce and science tend to focus more on all subjects other than languages. Please bear in mind that all subjects put together will be calculated to arrive at a percentage. Therefore, it is important not to neglect a subject like English and to make it a strong point to boost your percentage. After following all the tips that I told you, I bet you get a better result in every subject. These simple tips must be followed by every student. I am confident you will follow all these points so that it will be helpful to everyone. Friends, thank you very much for watching this video till the end. I wish you good luck for your examination. Thank you. See you. Bye. Take care.